Just Day presented by Outside Looking Out. I'm the man with the plan, Jose Purnell, here to talk with my main guy, Christian Mays, on some good poetry we got going on. So, Quay, tell me what were you doing when this whole poetry thing popped up? Like, you just woke up like, hey, I'm gonna write poetry. How did that whole step by step thing come up?
I used to take notes here and there, things rhyme. I did a little crazy music, a little writing stuff down here and there. But it really hit me when I was in that car accident, and I was thinking to myself that I would have died not maximizing myself. There was a part of myself that wasn't being unleashed on this world, but it was in me, and it was good enough to be let out. I just wasn't letting it out. So I had to take the time to be like, God gave me these talents for a reason. I'm going to own them. I'm going to use them. So I found ways, to do something.
So let me ask you this: why incorporate your words with your athletics? Because I see you King 85 sitting here on the throne.
R.I.P. to Data. I studied history when I went to college. I went to Albright College and studied history. Historically, athletes have been thought to be dumb. Like they told LeBron, shut up and dribble. Cause the only reason they said that is because historically, athletes, they what they do, guys, they cut class. So don't blame the world that they thought we were stupid. Cause you're the one that didn't want to go to class and thought you were going to be able to go right to the league. So that's why they treat us like that. So don't just blame them. But realistically, I know that athletes are some of the most intelligent people on the planet because they're the one that are pushing humans forward. They're the one. Russell Westbrook is finding out you can tear your ACL, get a heel, and still jump out the gym. Adrian Peterson told you can tear your ACL and run 2,000 yards. But before that, you tore your ACL, your career was over. Athletes are pushing man forward. Medicine, science, fitness, all that are being pushed forward by athletes. Athletes are very, very, very keen in life. So I want to make sure that we also know that athletes can write too. Athletes can put sentences together and use our disciplines, our work ethic in that same fashion. So the reason I was being able to, I've already written 13 and published 13 books. The only reason I have so much volume is because of my disciplines and my heart, my work ethic I learned from sports. I just give that same energy to the words. So I like to make sure that that's noticeable. If you can read this with an athletic mindset, it's a lot more enjoyable.
So tell me where the inspiration came from these covers, because I could see you're on the clouds here and you're in like a big three-way stair maze.
Yeah, so I'm going to start with Lucid the Labyrinth. So Lucid the Labyrinth, I played a lot of Pokemon growing up. And if you really, imagine for all my real Pokemon players, the first Pokemon, like Yellow, Red, and all that, and you went to go find Mewtwo. Remember when you go into that cave on the side, so you surf down? That's what I felt like. I want that. That's what that's kind of capturing. That's the finding of the Mewtwo. You know what I mean? You worked all this time. You worked hard, and you found that legend. And as far as this number over here, Olo Expression, that is me and my Football King in Space renditions. I love SpongeBob. SpongeBob is hilarious. So when he told, when Squidward said his dream was to be a Football King in Space, mine too. And there I am, the Football King in Space. I got my football equipment on. I'm in space. There's a throne on I'm in the throne, and there's a crown on my head as well. So that's where that old expression came from. And I kind of wanted to simplify, like I said, we're out there, like really out there. So that's what you're seeing. Like, I'm out there.
So as you being from Camden, New Jersey, and the history, the bad news, and all the outsiders thinking Camden, what are you bringing to the books to separate you, to tell these people, like, no, Camden is not like what you see on TV?
I'm trying to, with this being here, I'm a writer being from Camden, I'm trying to show you that who you are comes from within, and like outside interference can have an effect on you if you let it, but you don't have to let it, So I want people to understand that just because you're from Camden doesn't mean you can't do one thing, or you can't, or you only can do sports, or something like that. It doesn't matter where you're from, because where you're from is only where you're at for the time being. So that changes. So what I really want to be able to focus on and really show people is that it don't matter where you're from. Talent is talent, and if you have it, you have it. and anybody can really do it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, my first time I ever wrote a poem was in second grade, and it wasn't because I was just like, oh, I'm a genius. My teacher assigned me a poem. I had to write a poem for class, and I was like, oh, I like this, and I kept it going. You know what I mean? So that's what like. If you're just open to the things that are before everybody has opportunity for education and read and stuff like that, which is what you turn it into. So I turned my education into this.
Do you have any outside influences on these books?
Outside influences.
Because to me, if you ask me, no one man did it by himself. You know, Jordan got 6 rings. He didn't do that by himself.
Not at all.
Tom Brady just got his 5th. His 6th, I'm sorry. He didn't do it by himself. It's always little lamps around a big fire. You know? So who is around you to make you the OLO Expressions author or the Loose and the Labyrinth author?
So honestly, all my OLO mates just kind of made it feel right. Cause at the end of the day, your friend's gonna rock out with you no matter what you do. You know what I mean? Cause you see this. You know what I mean? It's loyalty. So, I mean, I'm gonna be loyal to you. I might not be around you all the time if you're doing some dumb stuff, but I'm your friend. I'm not gonna let me. But my friends push me for better all the time. Cause that's why they're athletes. That's why I really appreciate that. Cause athletes, even if it becomes core to them, to push people further. Feel me? So my friends been pushing me further ever since I started this process, and it's made the process enjoyable, easy, money gaining. You know, so I'm easily inspired. But I have 2 celebrity inspiration. I would like to say that'd be Jay-Z and Lil Wayne, and then Data and Peter Brown would kind of be them other 2 guys.
Let me ask you this: give me one word to persuade me to buy these books. And why? Why you chose that one word?
Can I give you more than one word?
No. One word.
One word
to get me to buy these books, and why you chose that word.
I want to use my favorite word. We use it. I work at Hope Community Chart as well. One of the words we use a lot, and it's very true: perseverance.
Why?
I persevered so much in order to produce these 2 books here. Mm-hmm. I persevered as a writer. I quit writing and get back going writing. I persevered in life where I died and had to come back to life. You know what I mean? So perseverance is the reason I elected to take this route. So if you're all about people not quitting, not giving up, staying true to themselves, believing what they stand for, and all that type of stuff, that's who I am. And perseverance made these and others. Like I said, I have 13. I don't know if OLO published all of them, but I know I've written at least 13 books. I think OLO published at least 11 of them so far, but I've written at least 13, and it all came from perseverance.
Okay. Now, we had a conversation the other day about you having featured artists in your books. Tell me a little bit about that.
So my OLO Expression collection here, this is the first, I think it's going to be of many, where I'm going to be introducing writers who don't have enough bulk for a book yet, but have enough talent to be seen. So I have Dominique McBurrows and Tatiana Hill featured in this book because, like I said, they have enough talent to be seen, but there's not enough bulk to produce their own book yet. And that's the thing, yet. Their books are coming. Like Tatiana has a book now that I'm holding on to that will be published very soon.
Shout out Dom and Tatty. You know, hard work never goes unrecognized.
Yeah, special shout. I appreciate you guys being in the book with me. It really meant the world because I actually offered this opportunity to a lot of other people and they didn't get back to me. So for those 2 guys, for you guys to get back to me really meant so much. I'm so happy that you guys are in the book. And I hope that we have many more and you guys in the OLO Expression 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I mean? I want to keep it going. And I just had so much fun writing that, knowing that it wasn't just for me. You know, like all these other books, like all my other ones without features in it, it was like, as long as I liked it, I was fine. And it's easy to like something you made because you made it. But with this one, I was very meticulous. I want to make sure that when Dom and Tatty bought this copy and they got their copy, they can still enjoy it until it got to their part. You know, like they can make sure it was still a good read until it got to their part. You know, so I really hope that they like it.
What's your up and coming projects for OLO? Cause I'm digging the shirt.
Oh yeah, Designs by Day, living my best life. What's next for Olo? Olo just started a partnership with Purposely Awakened, so we're going to be doing Outside Looking Out Fitness, and I have more books coming out. I have
Any titles yet, or are we not, or the people not ready for that yet?
So I'm actually glad you asked that because 2 titles: Geniuses Don't Belong in the Hood and Ladies Man. The Ladies Man is going to be very, very fun, a fun read. But Ladies Man is basically just about a good guy, like in a romantic setting. He's a good guy. He does the good things, good intentions, but through misunderstandings because of women's interactions with other men. So this girl dated this man, so she's bringing that energy to him, and it's not the right energy. So now he looks like the bad guy, but it wasn't him. He was the good guy. But she doesn't. All she knows is bad, so he has no choice but to look bad. So the ladies' man is more like ladies' man. That's kind of what it's more going towards. But if he all the bouncing around he does from getting all the bad treatment, he looks like he's a whore. He looks like he's a ladies' man. All he's trying to find is love, but he keep getting misdirected because of what other women are allowing to let their past men do to them. So that's one of my favorite reads. I think that's more a reflection of some things I've experienced in my lifestyle. My friends have stories that are going to help me getting tied into that, stuff like that. So this story is not just me; it's all those stories through a character. I think it's pretty cool. We're definitely gonna have some more videos on YouTube, so I'm gonna leave the YouTube link so you guys can see the other videos that we have already.